Good morning, everyone. So today is Thursday, February 18th, and I just wanted to go over your assignments for this week. We've had a very short week because of all the snow days, but basically for science, we're starting a new unit, which is energy. The energy project, I will have more information for you on that next week on Monday when we do our live office hours, and I will also post a video for that. Today, what you are supposed to do is the energy pretest on Quizziz, and then tomorrow what you need to do is the forms of energy, and it's just a little bit of reading, some notes, and a quiz. If we scroll down and you go to, we don't need module 5 anymore, so we are in module 6, and if you click this arrow, it just opens up all the assignments. So the energy transformation project is right here, and the details are in there, but like I said, I'll post another video for that. So the energy pretest is the first thing that you guys are going to want to do. This is no stress. This is just a participation grade, and it's just to kind of get you thinking about what we are going to learn, and I can get some information about what you already know. So you'll just click this link, and that'll take you to the quizzes. And when you're finished, take a screenshot of your score and submit that to me. The next thing that you guys are going to do is you are going to learn about different forms of energy. So your objectives for this are to be able to define energy and distinguish among 8 different forms of energy. We have thermal, radiant, electrical, chemical, mechanical, gravitational, sound, and nuclear. And then those are your key words right there, those 8 forms of energy. So if you're looking at these, I have a way to help you remember the forms of energy. So this is Mark 10, and this is Ben 10's brother from an old TV show, which I don't know if you watched or not. But the M stands for mechanical. The A stands for acoustic, which is sound. The R stands for radiant, which is light energy. The C stands for chemical. The T stands for thermal. The E stands for electrical, and the N stands for nuclear. So if we scroll down a little bit more, there is a video for you to watch that's going to help you understand these different forms of energy even more. And then if we scroll down, if you think about it, energy is everywhere. And this just kind of gives you some examples just to look outside, see what's going on, anything that you see moving, the light, the sound, that's all energy. So the first one is thermal energy. Thermal energy comes from the motion of tiny particles in matter. The faster the particles move, the warmer the matter can get. So for example, a hot cup of tea has thermal energy. If you mix a hot cup of tea with a cup of ice water, some of the thermal energy from the hot tea is transferred to the particles of the ice water. Most objects contain some thermal energy. If you rub the palms of your hands together, your hands will become very warm. Adding thermal energy to an object makes the object's molecules move faster. When you add thermal energy to water, the water molecules move faster. You can see this when you boil water. Radiant energy is in the form of light and other electromagnetic waves. The energy from the sun is transmitted to Earth by electromagnetic waves. Visible light is one type of radiant energy that is part of the electromagnetic spectrum. Visible light is made up of a mixture of colors of light, and you guys might know about this from some of the science you've learned in 4th and 5th grade. Electrical energy is the energy of moving electrons, like electricity. An electric current is an example of moving electrons. When you turn on a light switch or start up any type of electronic appliance, you're using moving electrons as your energy source. A natural example of electrical energy is lightning. Chemical energy is the energy stored in chemical bonds. So the atoms that make up compounds are held together by forces called bonds or chemical bonds. When these bonds are broken, there's a release of energy. So for example, when you turn on a flashlight, you're using the chemical energy that is stored in the battery of the flashlight. Chemical energy is used by your body when you eat food. The chemical bonds in the food you eat release energy. Mechanical energy is the sum of the energy due to motion and the energy due to position. So this is like your potential energy combined with your kinetic energy. So like wind, falling rocks, moving water. A water wheel is an example of an object that uses mechanical energy. Gravitational energy. This is the energy stored in objects that are attracted to each other by the force of gravity. All objects have mass, and objects have gravitational energy because of their mass. The greater the mass, the greater the gravitational attraction or gravitational force. If you hold a ball over your head, it has gravitational energy. If you drop the ball, the gravitational energy will pull back to the earth. Sound energy or acoustic energy is caused by vibrating objects such as a vibrating guitar string. The object vibrating causes the air to vibrate. The vibrating air makes waves which create sound. The sound wave moves through the air to your middle ear where the bones vibrate because of the sound wave. Your brain interprets the vibrating motion of the bones in your inner ear as sound. Sound waves carry a lot of energy. If your home is near an airport runway, you might have felt the house vibrate and heard objects rattle in your house as the airplanes take off. Nuclear energy is the energy that is stored in the nucleus of an atom. The sun and other stars produce energy from nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is used to produce electrical energy in nuclear power plants. Nuclear energy is concentrated form of energy. When the nucleus of an atom splits apart, a lot of energy is released. All right, guys, so after that reading, you can take notes, put these in your science notebook or whatever you do to study. And then when you are ready, I want you to take the quiz. You have unlimited attempts, so make sure that you get a good score. And by good score, I mean like an 80% or 100%. All right, and those are your 2 assignments for Thursday and Friday. Hopefully I'll see some of you in my office hours. Bye, guys.